what's up you guys, after show reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to The Flash Season 5 episode 16. Before we get into it, you might notice that I'm wearing a different outfit from the rest of the Arrowverse this week. And that I'm going to go into right now. I filmed all that yesterday, and I want to tell you the story. It's basically, I couldn't record this because my makeup was all over my face because I bursted into tears. Where to begin? About 6 months ago, I smashed my phone. It had like a protective case on it and everything, but I smashed it. And I was like, you know what? It was just like the edge of my phone right here. And I was like, you know, whatever, it's fine. Anyways, I had an update on my phone, which I couldn't, like, I don't like updating my phone because I feel like when I update it, like, the next day there's a new update, and it's just a vicious cycle. Anyways, I got my car service last week, and, there was something wrong with my, like, my phone connection to the... Anyways, whatever. Like, they basically said I needed to update my phone to test if it worked. So I updated my phone, and lo and behold, the very next day, I had another update. I decided, because my GPS thing wasn't working with my phone, so I went and I got a, like one of those things that you put on your car, where you can put your phone in, right? And they convinced me into getting a new screen protector. A screen protector that could that covers up the smash. I'm like, hell yeah, why not? And then with the new screen protector, I couldn't use my fingerprint to unlock my phone, which was kind of frustrating for me. And then yesterday, at the beginning of the day, I was like, I'll do the update on my phone. And then I didn't pay attention to my phone for like, I don't know, a couple hours. And then we went up to the shop to get some ice cream. And I don't know about you guys, but because we're in a pandemic at the moment, we have to check in everywhere. We have to use a QR code to check in, and it's a little frustrating. I tried doing that, but I couldn't unlock my phone at all. I couldn't swipe to do my PIN, just wasn't working. And that got me a little frustrated. I was like, okay, I'm going to take this off when I get home. I'm going to take the screen protector off. And then when I did that, it was the same issue. Maybe I could unlock my phone. Like, I could unlock my... It just took a really, really long time, a lot of attempts. And then when I would unlock my phone, like through facial recognition or something like that, I just couldn't scroll. Which is really weird, because it was only in this corner that was the problem. And so I started freaking out, I'm not gonna lie, and I started just crying because, I gotta be honest with you, this month is gonna be a rough one for me. I have a procedure coming up that's gonna be $450. I have my registration coming up so I can drive my car. Apparently, you guys don't all have that, so just FYI, I gotta pay a bunch of money. I gotta pay $800 just to be able to drive my car this month. And then I had my service, on my car, which was $350. And now my phone was kaput, and I just fell to pieces. And so... yeah, basically, it just wasn't working. And then by the end of the night, it was basically like a black screen. And, like, it wouldn't light up properly. Like, it would flicker, and then that was about it. So, I took it to Samsung today. It was really hard to, like, part with my phone. And it's really sad how, like, dependent I am on it. And yeah, they basically said it was the screen that's wrong, wasn't the update, but I can't help but feel like it was the update. I can't help but feel like something is dodgy and amiss, even now, because like my warranty expired on my phone 2 weeks ago. I don't know, I can't help but feel like it's a bit dodgy. But, you know what? We then took it to, like, I could either get it sent off and fixed, and I'm like, I can't go without a phone for that long. Are you joking? No. Why don't they give you, like, a phone to have, like, while your phone's going off to get fixed, like they do with your car, you know? Anyways, and basically, I could either do that or I could buy a new phone. But if I got a new phone, I would lose everything on my phone because I can't access the files. Like, it was impossible to access any of the files. Or I could just get it fixed and sent off, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I went to another phone place, which I went to before when I had smashed my old phone. And they basically just said they'll take a look at it. It's probably the screen, but they'll take a look at it first. And it took literally like an hour for them to fix it. And during that hour, I held my dad's phone because I'm that dependent on having a phone in my hand. Look, it's rough. Anyways, so that's the story as to why this wasn't recorded yesterday. Anyways, my phone is now fixed. I think they put another screen protector on. I'm not entirely sure. It kind of feels like it, but hey, who knows? Yeah, so I'm a little stressed out, and it's making me feel really sick, and, like, you know the situation that I had, like, a couple months ago, where, like, I was having serious abdominal pain? Yeah, that's just back. Anyways, let's, get into your comments, shall we? Alright. Sorry for my whole life story there. Alright, Flash. Yeah, keep reading the comments no matter how long it takes. I enjoy it. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the reading of the comments. I do like the idea of, like, trying to, like, be more communicative. Open up a more communication, I guess. And hey, it's like your comments are being featured in a video. I don't know if that's cool for you guys. I feel like I would think it would be cool, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Tanya Lambden appeared in 2x15 before, but the actress was recast for this episode. Oh, okay. That was an appropriate reaction to Joe coming back. King Shark and Gorilla Grodd are about to fight, but Joe's return is the highlight of the episode. Yes, I miss Joe. He is very much the heart of the show. They can't turn Shay back to human because of plot, and they wanted the shot in the aquarium with the hand on the glass, and I guess... And wasn't that an Oscar-winning movie? Wasn't there an Oscar-winning movie about a woman banging a fisherman? There was? That's fucking weird. Maybe that's what inspired that, but still. They could have just said the current cure wouldn't work, but Katie and Cisco would work with Tanya to find a new cure for him. I agree. I think it was a bit silly. Maybe it's just to, like, have killed a King Shark to... King Shark? Is that right? Yeah. Maybe it's just to have him, like, be a... Like, maybe he can come back in the future or something. Maybe they just didn't want to write him off. P.S. Keep reading the comments. It's fun and you're engaging. I think it's perfect for live shows. Awesome. I like the idea of reading and responding to comments, but I can't help but feel bad watching you struggle to get through the comments that are on the longer side. Yes, if you... Please, here's the thing, okay? I'll read your really, really long comment, okay? I will. Just, like, separate it. Like, you can click Shift-Enter, like, twice between, like, sentences. The more you do that, the easier it is for me to get through a comment. I swear. I'm just really, really bad at reading. I love reading them. I just keep them separated as much as you can. I like the idea. Yes, so, something you may want to consider. Maybe read through them before you start recording and make notes. I like to Sometimes I do read them before. But I forget about what people say a lot of the time. I like to, like, in the moment answer things, if that makes sense. Writing notes, I'm not very good with words on the spot, and so writing words is like, I don't know, I'm not a writer. You can go through and say, okay, so basically you said this. Here is my response. It will go much quicker and you won't feel like you're having a hard time with it. Just a suggestion. Someone on the pilot tier should choose Groundhog Day for the next selection. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's up to them. Whatever they want to pick. So maybe it's just me, but I think the CGI for King Shark is better here than it is in the new Suicide Squad movie. I agree with you. I think, yeah. I don't think the character design is bad in the movie, just the CGI. I agree. I feel like they definitely put a lot of effort into the way that King Shark looks on the show. I've come to enjoy reading the comments. Allows for some form of engagement between us and you. Also, we just get some nice bonus reactions from you. Your reaction to the explanation of the comic book version of Stanley Dover from the Arrowverse was priceless. Yes, I very much like doing it. Especially since, like, a lot of the time I don't get a chance really to, like, respond back to your comments and everything, like, reply to them. Usually, you know, someone, like, if it's a question that can be answered by somebody, if somebody knows the answer to someone else's question, they're likely to answer it for me. So a lot of the time I don't get around to answering the questions, and by the time I do, the question's already been answered. So I don't know. It's nice to be able to, like, just talk these things over and stuff in a video. However messy it ends up being, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, when Barry time traveled the first time, like way back in season 1, when he tried to stop Weather Wizard's tidal wave from destroying Central City, he didn't encounter the past version of himself. He lived through the same day. Yes, but he did see... Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, give me a second. Oh no, I hope you can't see that. It's like a whole bunch of splash. First 5 fucking things get wet. That was a big sneeze. And it just came out of the blue as well. Sorry. What I was trying to say is, when he did time travel, he did see himself. Like, he saw, like, a reflection of himself. Honestly, at this point in the show, all rules of time travel have been thrown out the window, and the writers just go with whatever the excuse they need to tell the story they want. Yeah, it's just a little frustrating because, you know, you want to have rules in a universe, and when you don't follow the rules, it just becomes very messy. If you look through the history in this show, I have no doubt you'll find countless inconsistencies with respect to time manipulation. In season 1, he saw the blurry version of himself run past him. Yeah, exactly. But then, if you think about it, like, he replaced himself in an episode in season 2, when he went back to speak to Thorn, I think. I don't know. And, like, he knocked himself out, so there was 2 versions of him there. So who bloody knows? King Shark did get his arm cut off back when Barry and Mid-Legends character development snark broke into Argus. Yes, I remember that. But the arm grew right back, I think. Oh, okay. Plot twist. The Lady Doctor and the King Shark end up becoming the originators of real shark porn through their home video lovemaking. Yikes. I bet Constantine would be into that. Anyone who doesn't get that reference, look it up. Look up the Apocalypse War movie. I half want to do that, half don't. Okay. How do I know? I believe that Cisco should have been the one to test the cure. Yeah. You're right. I mean, they need a test subject and he doesn't want abilities. Yeah. But the fact that the team only looked at criminals to test the cure, then decided to use an ex-criminal from another Earth, seems a little discriminatory to me. I agree. What happened to Fallout as well, by the way? Did he die? I don't remember. Maybe it's not, but it seems that way to me. It especially seems that way when Barry injected the cure into King Shark without his consent, as if a criminal has less of a right than any other citizen. I mean, I know they're criminals who have done bad things, but they still have rights like everyone else. Yeah, you're right. Cisco probably should have, but I think, like, if it backfired, then Cisco would have been in trouble, and so he didn't want to risk that, I guess. But that's kind of dodgy if you're willing to risk it on a criminal, you're right. I also think that the writers screwed up Barry this season because he's done so many things that seem abnormal. Like when he wanted to kill Cicada. American Pie! Guys. He's American Pie. Or in this episode, giving King Shark the cure without his permission. It just isn't Barry. I can see this happening in season 1, maybe season 2, but not in season 5. Yeah, I understand that. I feel like there are a couple of things this season where it's like, really? I feel like you would have done this early, but not now. So either Nora is a bad influence on Barry, or the writers really need to learn about character development. But then again, after Arrow and their back and forth with characters, someone needs to sort these writers out. It annoyed me how they were mad at Barry. He saved Cisco. Yeah, he could save him he maybe could have saved him somehow else, but maybe it wouldn't work and there was no time, so that was the safest option. I don't get this. You didn't ask him, so why did you save me? Yeah, their powers are part of their life for 1 to 4 years, but also, in that case, why not asking a criminal... Sorry. But also, in that case, why not asking the criminal if he wants to go to prison or if he can't kill them? They killed some criminals like Sandman and Atom Smasher. Also, it would be really safe if they take... If they take from people like Thorn his power, a time-traveling speedster who messed up time, even killed the JSA member and changed reality. But yeah, the writers don't want the villains gone, I get that. Okay. Sorry I struggled to read that one. That's probably not your fault. Also, they probably said there is no cure for Shay anymore because they just don't want his character gone. Yeah. And Barry time traveled to the day before in season 1 and he didn't see himself. So maybe he also reversed time in the beginning of the show, even though it doesn't look like Nora reversing time. I don't know, man. I really don't know. And then we've got... I'm sorry to drop into the comment section again, but has anyone seen my flash ring? And here it is, guys. Look at the flash ring. Look at it. Okay, come on. Maybe if I get out of the picture, maybe it'll focus better. Come on. Look at it. Come on! I'm trying to unfocus me. Yeah, there we go. I'm unfocused, and there we go. You saw it for a brief moment. It's really cool. It's like way too big for my fingers, but I'm still gonna fiddle with it. Anyways, we have an episode to get to, and we're 20 minutes in, so let's get into it.
The cure's finished, and it works. Now we can use it on Dwyer, and then his connection to the dagger will be broken. What's wrong?
The timeline. You see this? That is a new timeline struggling to break through, manifesting itself right before our eyes.
So we need to find Cicada before the timeline changes. Why did it change? Did I screw something up?
Probably. You always screw stuff up.
Yes, of course, I have the contract right in front of me. And it says that animal attacks
What
do
was that
not
noise,
fall under
Barry?
the acts of God, and that includes gorillas. The citizen looks forward to your statement.
Are you ready? This is going to be one of the biggest challenges of your career as a hero. Do you know what you're going to say?
Oh, yeah, I've got some
this many
loose
times.
thoughts.
Oh, great. Well, that instills all of us with confidence, right? Loose thoughts. What you're going to say? Hey,
We've
most
done this so many
bloodthirsty enemy.
times.
Try and
Why
find
not
him,
to try
okay?
and wake up his daughter?
Maybe we should go
I
on
mean, I
patrol.
know we
Patrol.
tried one time.
What this is, World War II?
We tried
Oh,
once.
wow. This
Surely
is
we could
crazy.
try again.
There's something.
This says she treated Orphan Dwyer and Grace Gibbons on the night of the Enlightenment.
Yes, and she has been treating Grace ever since, even though she's an ER doctor. And the nurses report a whole slew of drugs missing from the coma ward.
You think she's working with Dwyer?
I think we should be asking the doctor a few questions.
All right, let's do it.
You're onto something.
Who's
This
supposed to be
feels
going
really
on
grown
down
on
here?
The
me.
newest addition to the Jitters menu.
The excess espresso.
I got my own drink.
Pretty shrey, right?
Okay, there are so many things on this list.
This laser tag.
We've got time. Okay, is that a real alert or another fake
Maybe
one?
we don't
This
have
one's
time.
real
Maybe
M20 at CCU
I
chemistry
feel like
department.
Might have
maybe we
time.
don't have time.
Let's go. Come on.
Now that you said we have time. Alright. Acid guy.
Sodium bicarbonate neutralizes any acid.
Nice.
You got the cuffs?
Let's just stand there.
Dad, today's the day you stop Cicada.
And let that guy go?
Whoa. Slow down.
Nora, you just let a
There's
guy
It's in the
go!
flash.
This acid meta was at their final confrontation.
He must be Cicada's
Probably
final
because you let him
his
go.
final target before I vanish and he starts killing again.
Our last chance to stop him.
Yeah. All right, well then I gotta figure out exactly what I'm gonna say to him.
Seems a
You'll
little
find the words,
weird.
Dad.
You know where he lives,
And
guys.
I am gonna start working
Like,
on facial
last time you
recs
gotta
for this
confront him,
acid
you know
master.
where he
Yep,
lives.
That's what I'm going with. Always trust your gut, kids.
And we'll
What are
figure
you
out a way
talking
for you to stop
about?
Cicada without...
Looks like today could be the end of our journey.
Yeah. And I guess everyone starts moving on.
Babe, this is a first.
We worked together before.
We have detective, but anytime we did anything even close to this, I didn't have my
She's
abilities.
so short.
We believe that the missing medications are connected to a much higher profile case. Orphan Dwyer.
Grace Gibbons' uncle. Is he still at large? I don't really watch the news.
Yes, he's very much at large. Someone here may still be supplying them to him.
Sounds like a good theory, but I don't know who that could be. Everything I know is in those reports.
Okay. Okay. That's enough for now.
Cicada doesn't even care if he lives when this is over. What am I supposed to say that he'll care about?
You'll know. The Flash
Child?
always knows.
Don't you want to be alive for Grace?
when you think
Being open.
We want you to take it.
And why would I agree to do that?
Your legacy. And you're remembered as a monster, not a hero. But we can change that together. You can have a different legacy. You just have to choose it.
Come on, Barry. You've had better fucking talks
I
than that.
don't give a damn about my legacy.
Oh, look at him. He flies away again.
That was it? That was our last chance.
Why was that our last chance? That doesn't make any sense at all, because you know where he lives, guys.
Look, that man's a zealot. He sees you in that suit, and all he sees is the thing he hates. Metahumans, superpowers, the thing that took his niece away from him. He can't see past the Flash. But what he doesn't know, there's a whole lot more to you than that. Be more Barry Allen.
Well, you just got to remember that you guys are a team. That makes her strengths your strengths, and yours hers. So if you let her do what she's great at, it's only going to create more room for you to do more of what you're great at too, right?
Well, damn. You're getting real good at these pep talks, Bear.
I had a pretty good teacher.
All day, I've been trying to figure out a way to stop Cicada, and all day you've been trying to pull me away.
Sometimes when you're not thinking about the problem, you can.
I mean, it's just the
find
last time
answer
that
to
we
the
may get to
problem as well.
spend together. Nora, I mean, once we stop Cicada, you'll go back to your time and...
I mean, there's no time limit.
We know that you've been funneling meds to Orphan Dwyer.
Well, if you knew that, then I'd be arrested and not sitting here.
Let me correct myself. We have a strong hunch.
My fiance was killed by metahumans during Zoom's rampage, so yes, it hurts to think about him.
Hurt enough for you to help Dwyer kill other metahumans?
All you have to do is help us find Orphan.
So you can put him in jail, kill him.
Oh, so we can cure him.
It's not possible.
Maybe not with the medicine you've been giving him. I love my job. I can stay here all night. And we will. Unless you tell us what you're keeping hidden right now. Dwyer's niece, Grace, she's a meta.
You know, I had a list too. Your wedding, Auntie Jenna's baby shower, jitters, the Enlightenment. I was so focused on making sure Flash beat Cicada, I forgot what I was supposed to really be focused on. You and Dad. You're the reason I came back to this time. Not fighting big bads. I don't know how much time we have left together, or how much of your list we're gonna get done. But from now on, every moment we have left, we're gonna make it a memorable one. I promise.
I'm just going to talk to him father to father.
It's a really good idea.
That's what I said from the beginning. Not in those words, but.
Dr. Ambrose told us where to find you. I just want to talk.
That to her.
This is what you all deserve.
Does that include Grace? Ambrose hasn't told you.
That's a lie.
And that's why Ambrose told us where to find you. She's
like,
afraid.
Voice seriously.
She's afraid you're gonna do the one thing you can't come back from. Does that mean she deserves to die?
Even his face right now. I can't take it seriously.
I would never hurt Grace.
He's just
Then you
overly.
let her grow up in a world
I would never.
where there's someone out there
Grace.
hurting people.
Why should I believe you, Flash?
Flash. Oh, Barry, what are you doing?
Because I'm a father too.
Once administered, the cure will take 60 seconds to eliminate the metahuman powers in your system. That means the wound in your chest will then open. You'll need me to suture it shut so you don't bleed out.
Why not Doc Ambrose?
She's being held for questioning.
No, it's Ambrose, or we're done.
I wanted to tell you the truth about Grace. I just couldn't find the words.
You were just trying to keep her safe. I'll always be thankful for that.
I gotta say, I like that they're trying something different to get rid of the villain. This season.
Injecting the cure.
I feel like it could have been done like 5 episodes ago though, but whatever.
My powers are back.
Which means Dwyer's powers must be gone.
I mean, the dagger's still around, so no.
What's going on?
What happened to the power?
I have no idea.
Another one. I feel like it's a girl. Is he kind of like a, you know? Not like the same shape as the male one. Yeah, they're boobs. Oh! Okay, well this one's a lot stronger than the other, the American Pie one. Why'd you come here for? Just to be like, hey, I'm here. I'm gonna leave now.
Please. Please don't do this.
So now we have to deal with another version of this character. Okay.
Nope.
We got Dwyer, we gave him the cure. If Cicada doesn't exist anymore, who is that?
Someone worse.
I've missed you.
Oh!
Uncle Orphan.
No! You're Alicia. I liked her in Smallville. Alright, so she's Grace. Okay, but how is Grace grown up? That's a bit weird. Alright. Well, that was season 5, episode 16 of The Flash. Pretty alright episode, I guess. They dealt with American Pie, but now we have to deal with Alicia. Which I'm not really, I don't understand. I mean, she definitely seems more threatening than he was, just FYI. I just, yeah, I don't really know, like, what an interesting decision. Like, your first villain is not really that great, and so, like, you deal with him within, like, not even the full season, but then, like, you're like, yes, but we still want to use the villain, just a different person as the villain. It's just an interesting decision, I guess, to keep this character going, this villain going. I mean, only time will tell how I feel about this, but right now I feel a little weird about it. Like, how is she old all of a sudden? It makes 0 sense. Unless you're just gonna say that she time traveled, but like, how the fuck did you time travel, mate? Like, you're not a speedster. I don't know. That I know of. I don't know, you could be a speedster. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.